Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be playing with Pikachu and Zekrom GX in the expanded format, utilizing the power of friendship between all the lightning Pokemon to get some wins. So what does Pikachu and Zekrom do? Well guys, for 3 lightning energy, full blitz does 150 damage. Then we may search our deck for up to 3 lightning energy cards and attach them to one of our Pokemon. This is just going to give us some extreme energy acceleration the first turn we can attack. And then we also have Tag Bolt GX, which for 6 lightning energy, it reads, if this Pokemon has at least 3 extra energy, including the 3 it takes to use, so 6 in all, this attack does 170 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So we're doing 200 base to the active, and then if we have 6 energy in all, Tag Bolt does 170 to one of our opponent's bench Pokemon, so we can take additional knockouts on bench Dedennes, bench Shaman EXs, Tapu Lele GXs, really strong GX attack. We're playing 1 copy of Raichu and a lone Raichu GX for the tandem shock attack for 2 lightning and a colorless. It does 80 damage plus. If this Pokemon was on your bench and became your active this turn, this attack does 80 more damage and your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Really strong claws in that attack. For additional energy acceleration, we're playing Tapu Koko Prism. Dance of the Ancients is going to allow us to attach up to 2 lightning energy from our discard to 2 of our bench Pokemon. 1 Zapdos for Thunderous Assault. This attack does 10 damage for 1 lightning energy, but if it was on the bench and became our active, it does 70 more, so 80 in all. Zeraora GX is the real MVP though of this deck with Thunderclap Zone. Each of our Pokemon that has any lightning energy attached to it has no retreat cost, so hopefully we'll be able to get into a game that will allow us to abuse that ability. We're playing 2 Dedenne GX for draw, 1 Shaman EX for draw, 1 Tapu Lele GX for Wonder Tag to get us any supporters that we might need. Because we're a combo based deck, our aspect of choice is going to be Compure Search. It can find us that last missing piece, or it can get us into other cards that can help us dig deeper into our deck. 1 Battle Compressor, this is just for deck thinning, and it's also going to be able to get us lightning energy into the discard for our Tapu Koko Prism. 3 Electromagnetic Radar. This is basically a super ultra ball for this deck because it's going to be able to get us 2 in any combination of Lightning Pokemon GX and Lightning Pokemon EX at the cost of just discarding 2 cards. Electro Power is an extremely powerful item card for lightning based decks. When we play this during our turn, our lightning Pokemon's attacks do an additional 30 damage to our opponent's active. So if we play 4 in 1 turn, that's an additional 120 damage. We're playing 1 Field Blower, 1 Great Catcher, 4 Max Elixir, just another way for us to accelerate energy onto our bench, allowing us to look at the top 6 cards of our deck and attach a basic energy we find there to one of our basic Pokemon in play. 1 Ordinary Rod, 4 Quick Ball. Because our deck is utilizing just basic Pokemon, Quick Ball is an extremely good card for this deck. Came out in the Sword and Shield base set as a reprint, and because we don't have to pitch 2 cards off of it like Ultra Ball, it's just too good not to play in this deck. We're playing 4 Trainer's Mail for extra consistency, 3 versus Seeker. We're playing 2 Stadiums. We're playing 1 Chaotic Swell. This is more or less for after we use our main stadium, which will be Thunder Mountain Prism. Chaotic Swell is just, it's a super good stadium, guys. This is probably the most annoying stadium in any format, in my opinion. This is more or less a tech card for the Ultra Necrozma matchup. Just being able to slap this down and force them to either be playing the Garbotoxin variant or have to sacrifice their own stadium by playing over this, or they have Field Blower, but usually they don't. Our second stadium is going to be Thunder Mountain Prism. The attacks of our lightning Pokemon, both yours and your opponent, cost 1 less lightning energy. So full blitz, instead of being 3 lightning energy, is going to be 2, and so forth. So this is the stadium we want to see the first turn we can attack. Going into our supporter lineup, we're playing 1 Cloris, 2 Guzma, 1 In, 4 Professor Sycamore, and our item cards for our tools are going to be Choice Band, 1 Stealthy Hood, keep us from auto losing to Vileplume. And our energy is 2 Flash Energy. Flash Energy for Lightning Pokemon is a weakness card. They'll have no weakness. And 9 basic Lightning Energy. So we are going to hop into a game. The thing about Pikarom and Expanded is with Max Elixir and being able to pretty much accelerate energy faster, this deck has the potential to just explode. And in the expanded format, decks that are consistent and fast are going to be your strongest decks for the most part. Gross. We're playing this deck. This is a deck that just bullies us if they get set up. I was test playing another deck. I think it was my Ultra Necrozma deck. I played against this. It was rough. Real rough. So the best strategy going up against this deck possibly is going to be to Tag Bolt, also to use Tandem Shock and just keep paralyzing our opponent. I don't like losing and don't like losing Field Blower that early. Flash Energy is going to be extremely relevant in this matchup. So is Chaotic Swell. We're going to computer search. For a Lightning Energy, and we have to try and hit a way to get Tapu Koko. There we go. So as you can see, guys, this is our first turn, and even though we didn't start out great with Zeraora being our active, usually you want to have Pikachu Zekrom as your active, we were still able to get 6 energy into play and use Tandem Shock. It's going to be really important to see possibly what they're getting off of his teammates. The thing about this Exadrill deck is it gets annoying, but 11th hour doesn't go into full effect. But Drill Bazooka is gonna be what gets us. Thing is, we don't have our Zapdos, we don't have we are digging for Flash Energy. It's in there. Yep. Looks like our opponent's going to take another knockout. I assume they probably have other teammates in hand. Or Versus Seeker. Yeah. Can't believe we missed the Flash Energy. Gonna be honest with you guys. Thunder Mountain. We're going to get the knockout either way. We just kind of gotta hope we can end our opponent into nothing. And that this energy is enough. So we will have to swap into, we'll go into Dedenne. Well, we should have gone into Shaman, just because Shaman has resistance. Because they would need the strong energy, a way to evolve. Luckily for us, we were not punished for that. Because we are going to go get Dedenne. Dedenne is going to get us Versus Seeker. We're going to Versus Seeker for Guzma. Attach for fun. And our deck is empty. Went down 0 cards, guys, in our hand and in our deck. Survived a misplay from your boy, kind of. Well, not really kind of. But we were able to sneak away with that one. That's a really rough matchup. It hits us for weakness for 1 energy. Knocks out every Pokemon we got. We're going to hop into one more. Looks like we're going to play... Well, I don't know. Anytime I see Dragon, Psychic over here by the deck box, I'm like, well, time to play against Ultra Necrozma again for the 80th time. It's a very popular deck archetype. It's very good too. Did a video with the Octillery variant. I liked it. Alright. This is not the start we want. Yeah, it looks like we're going up against... Yeah, we're going up against Ultra Necrozma. We're going to pitch all the energy. Pass it back to our opponent. See what they got for us. Ultra Necrozma is a really rough matchup for Pikachu because of Silent Lab. And just if they're able to chain attackers, can get out of hand really quickly. I also didn't like the fact that we start with Thunder Mountain and we had to get rid of it. Because we run into the possibility that they knock out our Dedenne and just win the game. So we weren't left with much of a choice. but it looks like they missed. We really need to hit there. Chaotic Swell is going into play. We'll try again. We're out 3 max elixirs. Hate having to waste our field blower. This game is just not, with the sequencing of our cards, it's been rough. So put Zapdos down. We're going to need a single prize attacker. Just really needed to hit 1 max elixir. We would have been able to full blitz. I'm going to take a knockout though. Put the pressure on our opponent to get rid of this Chaotic Swell, but they're not going to be able to attack us. But I really would have liked to full blitz. Now, if they get a field blower and then they get Silent Lab and an energy, then, you know, I can't do anything about that. But like I said at the beginning of the video, guys, Chaotic Swell is in here just for this matchup specifically. For the most part, it can disrupt our opponents in other games, but we're playing this mainly for this matchup because Silent Lab is such an important stadium for this deck. It looks like they are trying to keep... They're trying to get to a lone muck, for sure. Alright guys, we are in the driver's seat. 80 HP. Yes. We are feeling good right now. Zeraora's ability allows us to have that free retreat. We're going to Thunderous Assault again. We are just trying to cover as many of our outs as we can. Leave this Chaotic Swell in play. We didn't start out great, but we're starting to stabilize, and having the disruption of Chaotic Swell is buying us some much needed time. Okay, so Chaotic Swell is gone. But Chaotic Swell did what it needed to do. We're okay with that. Want to go for this Octillery. If we can. Our opponent's not going to be able to attack this turn. Guys, honestly, the best play may just be to use Zapdos again. Because we could computer search, take out. Yeah, we just need to keep taking out attackers. Run a computer search. Get us some more cards. Battle Compressor. Don't need these. I want to say we're not going to need a lone Raichu at this point in the game. Going to retreat. Thunderous Assault. We're trying to protect our GXs for as long as we can, just because once our opponent starts hitting them with Ultra Necrozma, they'll be able to take a lot of prizes. So they're out 2 Silent Labs. Okay. So we need a lightning energy. Sound Labs in play. This is going to sound crazy, guys. We are going to drop the Shaman. Just so that way we can get one additional card. Because I don't want to lose this versus Seeker, and I don't want to lose that Electro Power yet. Because we actually may have to use Static Shock. Okay. So my line of thought is we are going to full blitz onto Dedenne. And we're actually, because our opponent's not going to be able to knock out this Pikachu and Zekrom, we're going to full blitz one more time, and then next turn, assuming they don't in us into Oblivion, we're actually going to win with Electro Power. In a perfect world. So we're going to deck thin. Try and get as many cards out of our hand as we can. Keep the Trainer's Mail. We want to keep our GX attack available. We've used 3 versus Seekers. Usually that's the most people play. Alright. So we should be good. Zapdos was able to keep us in the lead, and we were able to hold out against our opponent. So let's see. We do have one more, right? Yeah, we got 2 more. Yeah. Okay. Here we go, guys. This is for you. Good game. Well, that's one way to win. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already for more future content. And let me know in the comments what you think about Pikachu and Zekrom in the current format. Do you feel like it's going to be a solid contender moving forward, even with the new sets that we're going to have coming out? But let me know. But until next time guys, I'll see you later.